Well, this is all based upon my own opinion, but there's facts in it too. Uh, Trump, because of what's going on in LA, just got all the MAGA people and anybody else that's even not on his side just wants it stopped to agree to nullify posse comitatus and the Constitution. You all just agreed to nullify the Constitution and posse comitatus, the Third Amendment in the Constitution. They're done in control of everybody in LA. Third Amendment that law can't. They're going to soldiers on of the United States of America. Dot quotations. That's our name. That's the name of our country. It has a dot and quotations. The United States of America. Dot quotations. Not United States. So they just nullified the United States of America. There's no United States of America. There's no Constitution. There's no posse comitatus. They created this mess to eventually get to where they knew in the big cities, the metropolitans, they could create a situation to get the people to agree without knowing to nullify posse comitatus and the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence. We're no longer a country the forefathers created. That's over. I told you. We don't live in that no more. 1871, and then when 1913 hit, they took full control. They notified the Constitution by then. Only gold and silver could be used as tinder and can't be taxed. Well, got to eliminate that. Well, that eliminated the whole everything that this country was built upon. So, Trump got the Republicans and conservatives and everyone for, this country to agree to nullifying posse comitatus and the Constitution ignorantly. Because y'all don't know it. Y'all don't have it right here. Right when you see what's going on and what they're saying they want to do, that's not supposed to happen. There's laws against it. They can break the laws. Trump can pardon himself. Trump can nullify the Constitution. Trump can nullify everything. So, it's over. We're slaves. They're just ending all this whole thing so they can bring in the New World Order. One government, one set of rulers, one money system, crypto, computer, this in your hands at all times, or that, so that way you don't have this, and you can see everything right here in your eyes, and you see it like a computer. That's what we're headed to. That's what they got these for, to prepare us to, or to get people that really want to have this. But then it's like, oh, it's a lot easier if it's just implanted in their skull. It has these tentacles that goes all throughout your brain and takes it over. And it's connected to Wi-Fi. These people just don't know. We've been trying to get everybody to stop voting and, stop participating because this is what was coming. We knew what was coming. And all y'all ignored us, said, voting works. They told us that. The government we don't trust told us if our vote counts, it works. Just vote. You'll vote your way out. And all you who keep voting, keep participating, just don't want to see that you've been fooled. That you can be fooled. It's just the problem is they did it ever since you could start learning stuff. It's not your fault. Quit being upset about it and want to ignore it because it's not your fault. You just fell in line. You were born into falling in line, threatened and intimidated and coerced into falling in line under duress. But without being placed under the duress that you would feel because you're a child. When the duress you'd feel as an adult. When you're under, pressure. That's what duress is too, under pressure. Putting you under pressure to do what they want against your will. Well, they're not doing it that way. They're just doing it through fear, threats. This is going to happen. We got to do this. That's going to happen. We got to do this. Oh, this is going on. We have to do this. We got to nullify the Third Amendment and posse comitatus without telling you, so we can just let us do this because this is going on. Don't tell them what laws we're breaking or getting them to let us break. Now they got soldiers on this soil and they're not going to leave. They're not going to leave. They're now using everything that's going on there to turn us into full-on slaves. They're going to lock us down over this. It ain't going to be over COVID, in my opinion. It's going to be over this LA thing. It's going to start up in another big city. They're only going to let it happen in 2, maybe 3 cities. And then it's locked down. 21 and 3 or whatever. That one shot. There's another channel. It's locked down. I guess it's 21 and 3. I forget. I'm subbed to him. I barely watch his stuff, but he's been in prison. He talks about all the stuff in prison, how they live in there and everything, and how things work. And then now he's on there talking about showing stuff of people being sentenced in courts and a little bit of other stuff, cops on the streets, the way they treating people. But other than that, yeah, they done it. There's no Constitution. There's no the United States of America, period, quotations. That's all gone. That's all gone. I told y'all Trump was our enemy. After the first 4 years, he bought me. He got me, with everything he said, all those words, he sold me on them. It was all lies. It was all lies again. Get me in so I can do what I want for me, for my benefit, so I can get somewhere, so I can get richer, have more power, give other people more power over you. I'll be a puppet. Put me in as that president. I'll be a puppet, huh? I'll pretend I got powers. I'll pretend I can write executive orders and they'll just go through. Not without Congress saying, okay, we agree. The only ones they're agreeing to are the laws that we are going to have to obey. See, they brought these people in here, in my opinion, they brought these people in here, and then they call them illegals when Trump gets in again. Now they're illegals. They weren't under Biden. Now they are under Trump because Biden was letting them in. And then when they're going after them, just like Germany, they create a law that says if we catch you harboring any of them, hiding any of them, well, they'll just kill you. Well, here they'll imprison you. There it was flat out bang, bang, bang. Or they did imprison them and then kill them later. They had concentration camps. We got concentration camps. My opinion, that's what we got. That's what those were built for. Wasn't built for the illegals, really. They just making a show, and then when there's people that they find out is supposedly harboring, someone that they're after, well, they go after us. These people have been coming in and out, in and out, in and out, taken out, come back in, taken out. It's too easy to get back in. Taken out, come back in. They got different ways to come back in. It's easy. And they want you to agree to put a wall around this whole freaking country. Possibly. Or just, let's have the troops home. And they'll guard everything all the way around. We'll finally get what we want. But they're going to keep us from leaving. No more flying. Going to other countries. So you can try to seek asylum or whatever. If it's better there, whatever. Nobody can leave no more. Our slaves are staying here. Your slaves are staying there. And then we're going to take and we're going to round up who we want to take over there to be slaves or do what we want. And they're going to do it. They get to play with us. We're their toys. Like I said, we're their toys. Leaders have us as their toys. Because they got nothing else better to do. But play with other people. And not in the right way. Especially your kids. You all take care. Bye.